How to get kids engaged with money. So I'm Jessica Weaver and I'm about to go on the Today Show for Nashville. I also have a segment on Fox in Oklahoma coming out about kids and money, children with money. And I love this topic so much because one, I've been a wealth advisor for 11 years and I have young kids of my own. I have a 1.5-year-old and a 4-year-old. But I also grew up in the world of money. My father has been an advisor for over 40 years. So I remember as a little girl sitting on the family room floor, stuffing envelopes for him, working in his office every summer, and just noticing people's energy around money, whether they came into the office scared, intimidated, nervous, pain point, or when they were coming in really excited and celebrating and bragging to him about a new job or getting their kids to college or retirement. And I always was so intrigued by it. And I think my parents knew how intrigued I was with money because whenever I got in trouble and I would lock myself in my room, they always threatened. They go, "Jessica Claire, if you don't open this door right now, we're taking away all of your money." And in that instant, I realized I have to be very, very good in order to be deserving of money. In that instant, I placed a condition on myself on how I can receive and maintain my money. And for years, and I just realized this, it took so many years, that while I've had great success, I've had a lot of growth, the consistency of it hasn't always been there. I'd have huge periods of peaks and periods of lulls. And it's because I constantly feel the need that I need to be on, I need to be at the office, I need to be working nonstop in order to receive the money, to be deserving of the money. And I see such similar themes being played out among my clients and the women coming to me, and even financial advisors. I have so many women advisors coming to me because they're dealing with the same issues, feeling guilty over more money, feeling greedy, and greedy being a bad thing about wanting to grow, and feeling guilty by taking vacation days. This is my dad. Guilty over going on vacation. He was excited when his clients would go on vacation, but why couldn't he do the same? And always getting on the phone, always dropping everything. Time with me, time at my basketball games, time on vacation to take care of his clients. No boundaries, being at their beck and call. And while some of you might think that's a great thing, health-wise, it's a horrible thing. Health-wise, there needs to be some boundaries. And it doesn't mean his clients aren't getting the help and support they need when they need it, because we built teams around that. We built the support. But it's just interesting to see how the patterns continue unless we stop them, unless we put a pause, a break in them, and see, what am I continuing of my parents that I didn't like, that made me feel neglected or isolated or guilty or undeserving? How am I going to break that chain for my children? And that's what I want everyone to get away from these segments going on, these news shows. What are the patterns that we are continuing from our parents, our grandparents, and so on, that maybe some are good, but maybe some of them aren't being interpreted the right way, or they're just negative money habits that we're passing down? How can we break the chain? Education, understanding, knowledge, support. Support from mentors, advisors, coaches, peer-to-peer to support. And support from especially your spouse, if you're in a family. Support with your children, support from your parents. So I encourage you, take a look at what you're doing right now in your life with your money. Do you want your children to mirror you? Because they just become a mirror of who we are. Do you want them to mirror you? Maybe they'll rebel against you. What do you want them to view and value about money? What do you want them to take away with money? What do you want them to run with? And on these segments, I give lots of tips and exercises and even games to get kids engaged with money at an early age, even for my own children who are so young, to get them engaged. So I'm excited. I got to pop off here now to get ready. But stay tuned. If you need more help, go to jessicaweaver.com. We have my new book, Confessions of a Money Queen, out, my new money course to go along with it that dives into healing these money wounds. That's why I realized how much of my history was being brought up today, especially when you're about to hit growth, especially when you're on that cusp of a new life, of a huge transformation. They're gonna come up and you need to heal them. You need to heal them. So go to jessicaweaver.com, check out Lift. It's a 10-week money miracle course to activate your worth and your wealth and to heal. All right, God bless.